I have this class, and its instances can be used to keep track of descriptive statistics. So basically it's used in a streaming context. You simply add values as they come in, and at any time you can compute statistic measures, descriptive statistic measures such as the sum, the means, and the number of entries. So it's a very straightforward class. What I would like is to get some test cases for it. So I've uploaded the CPP file and the .h file to ChatGPT, and I'm asking it to generate unit tests for this class, but using the Catch2 testing framework. So let's see what it does. It switches to canvas mode, and as you can see, it starts generating test cases. So it also details in the chat what it is going to cover exactly while testing. So basically it will verify that the newly created class actually has the appropriate values at that moment, so 0 count and a sum which is equal to 0, and then it checks when we add a value whether indeed the count goes up and also the sum is computed correctly. Also note that it is going to use the approx of the Catch2 framework, so that's quite good, because this is a comparison of floating point numbers, which of course should not be done by just applying the equality. It also checks that the mean value is computed correctly. Indeed, for the values 4 and 6, the mean value should be 5. And finally, for a stats object that has no added value, it checks whether an exception is thrown if the mean value is computed, which of course would involve a division by 0 at that point. Since ChatGPT has spotted a weakness in our code, we can ask it to modify the code in order to properly throw an exception when division by 0 would happen. So let's see what it comes up with. It's now reviewing the test case code, which is not really what I want. Okay, it claims to have updated that, and indeed, now we have a main method listed here, and that says, well, okay, if n is equal to 0, we get a runtime error. Mean is undefined for 0 elements, which sounds good, and otherwise it's just doing the computation. So this looks quite reasonable. It also includes the std accept header, which is perfectly fine. So that looks actually quite well.